All right, everybody. Welcome back to the trail. In this video, we're doing another tire test. This time, we're going to be running a set of beautifully aged Proline Super Swamper tsl-sx tires. These are old. And I want to say these are at least circa 2015, 2016 maybe. 2016, I think. So they're pretty old. Well worn in. The wheel set I can't be sure about. They've got the beadlock rings with all the bolts. So they're old. Like I said, I can't be sure. But anyway, we'll go over the four standard obstacles here. The steep climb, the chunky, so that's the steep climb with the big breakover. Then we'll loop around and hit this chunky, steeper climb. Then we'll loop around and hit this, come back down and hit this sandstone slick rock incline, and then we'll jump over to the humpy pipe obstacle. So I don't have names for all these obstacles, or really any of these rigs, like a lot of you guys do. You name your rigs and you name your obstacles. Well, I haven't done any of that, so you won't hear me calling out the names. Anyhow, last video we tested the canyon trails, Traxxas canyon trails, and they did as good as any of the other tires I've got. And the prior video was a 3-tire test between the RC 4-wheel drive Baja, Mickey Thompson Baja Pro X tires, the Pitbull Growlers, and the J Concepts Landmines. And if you watch that video, you'd know that 2 were a basic tie and the RC 4-wheel drive tires just sucked. So, but we're going to duplicate those runs here and see how these old clapped Proline Super Swampers do. So we'll try and walk it up this line here and see what they feel like. And I'll tell you right now, they're already doing quite well, at least in comparison to those Mickey Thompsons. So at this point, like in the other video, this is the breakover problem where you gotta, it's not just about getting your front tires up over it. You got to get to a point and then shoot the hump, something like that. So okay, I am seeing a little bit of steering accuracy issues already. Super soft. I'm pretty sure these are the stock foams. And I did notice some of the wrinkle wall action on that back tire, so that says that there's going to be some sidewall instability here with these tires. We're pushing pretty hard on that front, so yes, sidewall is in question. See that? Just stuffed. I had a comment on one of the other videos about some 3D printed foams from one of the guys making them, and I am in agreement. I need to get some 3D printed foams at some point. I do have some foam tire combinations that are good, and I would say as good or nearly as good as a 3D printed set. Sidewall, sidewall comparisons. I'm just basing that on my opinion. I haven't run a set of 3D printed foams, but that's just from what I've been paying attention to. So, all right, and this obstacle is the one that it's a potential bouncer, but it looks like it's wanting to grab some traction. Yeah, and we're gonna be able to walk it. So already these are doing better than I'd say they're just as good in the climbing department as the other two winners, the growlers and the landmines. So at this point, I will step back to this other seat and we'll kind of come down this little slick rock, this sandstone climb, get set up to climb up it. I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes out here. I will say that on the last run, I did some acrobatic move and ended up, I got a mosquito, ended up breaking my front bumper pretty good, so I am running without a front bumper. Just like last time, we're going to get that driver's side left of the crack there and just let it crawl and see what happens here. So at this point, I mean, if you see some shitty camera action, it's because I'm fighting mosquitoes over here. Yeah, so this is good. That at first they looked like they were struggling a bit, but they were just getting settled. So at this point, they are in the same class as even the canyon trails. So the canyon trails did really well, and these guys are just right there too. So we're gonna hit this bonus line. Yeah, and it's a bonus line for sure. Let's do it again. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's move over here to this this obstacle. Give it a shot here. See what we can do. We're gonna try and crawl it like last time. And I did describe last time how this this face on this obstacle has no consistency in the surface of the obstacle, and it's I guess not its condition because it's all in good shape, but the traction available is variable between each tire. There's rough spots, smooth spots, a little bit different steepnesses between each one of those areas, and I want to just say based on that these tires actually did better than the other 4 sets. We're not 3 because the Mickey Thompsons did not complete this obstacle. But these pro lines are climbing it without that needed extra momentum, so that's a win. I will say that these they've done better than the other sets. These are the new winners. So that's kind of cool. Oh boy. These are our new winners. We have to put these up against the J Concepts and the Growlers. I will say that these rims probably narrow up the track width a few millimeters over the Growlers and the Canyon Trails. But those landmines are on a deep dish set, so they're considerable with the width difference. They're probably 10 plus millimeters wider, maybe even more. So, but these guys, the narrowness, there could be an advantage somewhere. Okay, well that's going to be a wrap here.